Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name is Patrick. If you like true crime, take a second. Hit that follow button on TikTok. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button if you're on the YouTube machine right now, y'all. Come on. Let's get 100 likes. Welcome in. Yes. I'm early tonight. What is happening here? I don't know. But I figured it was about time to get a little early start. So here we are, y'all. Welcome in. Who's popping in? Take a second. Say what's up in the chat. Do all the things. Hit the thumbs up buttons. Just do the things, y'all. Do the things. We got stuff to talk about. Jaden Smith reveals some stuff about Diddy and Justin Bieber. This is crazy as hell. Oh, that's what I forgot. My damn soundboard. See, I thought I was ready, and then I wasn't ready.
How dare you?
There we go. Now I'm good to go.
You what?
Then something about Diddy. The people who control Diddy tried to put a on Katt Williams.
What?
Yeah. And then lawyer reacts to Diddy tapes for sale. Is that criminal? Whoa, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, y'all. Who's popping in? I know I'm early, guys. You guys in here? Sorry, y'all. I hit the wrong button. I closed YouTube. That was an accident. We're back. Can you guys see me? Okay. I meant to shrink myself down, not close myself out. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Hope you guys are ready. Oh, snap. No sound yet. But it's Justin at a party. At a Diddy party.
How dare you?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, this is the one where he was like, they look like they got him like, as Jamie Foxx would say, alcohol. Oh, it's because it's all music, y'all. Yeah, it'll blur out all the music. It'll take all the music out. That's why we can't hear anything. But as you're coming in, TikTok, do me a favor, hit that follow button. Bunch of y'all. Bunch of new ones in the house. Thanks for the ghost things, too. Okay, come on.
Welcome to the family, Justin.
Welcome to the family, Justin.
Bruh.
Whoa.
Me plus you. I'ma tell you one time.
Oh, hell.
I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. One time. When I met you, come on. Wow.
I didn't mean to stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, Island Def Jam recording artist, Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's going to be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right. So look out. We're coming.
All right, we are getting some breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight in New York City. Sources say federal
Oh, hell, we already know that.
agents with Homeland Security
Man, you crazy as hell saying this is an update
The charges
video.
are unclear at this time. Combs' attorney telling CNN that we are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Man, it's an unjust video that you said this was new.
We, of course, are trying to
thank you.
gather more information. There's a lot more to come out of this story, and as soon as we get it, we'll turn it over to you.
For years, Diddy's influence in the music and entertainment world was undeniable. He wasn't just a producer, he was a mentor to young stars like Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith. However, in recent
Oh, hell, not the Jaden Smith connection.
revelations, Jaden Smith has come forward, exposing a darker side of Diddy's mentorship. Jaden opened up about how Diddy introduced both him and Justin Bieber to a lifestyle of partying and excess, which they were far too young to handle. I was just a kid, and so was Justin. Jaden shared in a candid interview. Diddy exposed us to things no one our age should experience.
Oh hell, man, that sounds crazy.
I love Justin Bieber, but that's just a fact.
Well, talk about brotherly love. You couldn't miss this moment on your feeds. Justin Bieber giving pal Jaden Smith a kiss on the cheek at Coachella.
Oh hell.
I'm having a good time.
The now viral video shows Jaden sneaking up from behind the Biebs, grabbing his waist for a little
The Biebs.
dance, and then there's this. Justin sweetly giving his bro a kiss, something that's become the talk of the internet.
He's really
Oh
just like
hell.
a brother to me.
Yeah, these two go way back.
When did that happen?
J Smith and JB. I got you, little bro.
That's 16-year-old Justin and 11-year-old Jaden when they collaborated on the pop star's 2010 song, Never Say Never,
I think that it's cool to just collaborate with people who you know.
which was also the theme song for Jaden's film, The Karate Kid.
Oh hell.
I've gotten to a place where I have like a core group and people who are really supporting me and encouraging me. And I never had that before. You know, I never created those
What?
type of relationships. So now it feels like I have so much.
Honestly, just love him and like what he's doing, like, and the amount of change he's been able to make in the world is just insane. Life is hard, you know. We all go through things, you know what I'm saying? But the difference between other people is that no one knows about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really difficult for people like Justin, for me, for all types of people in the limelight.
You what? Man, it's so tough in this world growing up when your dad is Will Smith and you've never had to want for anything and you get all these crazy ass things. You can star in movies and make rap albums, and it's so damn tough.
Justin and Jaden clearly unapologetic about the bond they've created over the
That's crazy as hell.
years.
I think that he's amazing. Like, honestly,
And this reunion was one of the many magical moments for the two in the desert during Coachella Weekend 1.
Hey, Justin, good to see you. Hey, we got video of you leaving Ice Spice with Taylor Swift. Are you guys good now? Were you able to amend that
Justin, you need like some pants, dude. What the hell's happening with your pants right there, bro?
relationship?
Man, you look crazy as hell.
With everything with your wife? Is there anything to the rumors?
Put down.
About Haley?
Put down. Do you want to clarify about you and Jaden at Coachella? Ask.
Jaden's words have made waves,
Oh hell.
especially considering
Good
how
job,
Diddy's
thank
arrest on
you.
serious charges has already rocked the industry. The fact that Jaden and Justin were so young when this all happened makes the situation even more troubling. Justin Bieber breaks his silence.
Sean Diddy Combs has a tight inner circle, including his right-hand woman,
That's not what they're saying now. You what? Oh, I went there.
Christina Quorum. So who is she and why is she named in a lawsuit by a former producer for Combs? Thanks for joining me for Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. When Rodney Little Rod Jones filed that lawsuit against Sean Combs and many others, Christina Quorum was one of the people named as a defendant in the suit. And I want to be crystal clear. Sean Combs has vehemently denied these allegations. His attorney, Sean Hawley, has been quoted as saying they've tried to present evidence to Little Rod's attorney to disprove the claims, but they've been rebuffed. So that would make anything Lil Rod claimed about Christina Quorum untrue as well in Combs's eyes. No attorney is listed for Christina Quorum on the federal court's website. Quorum's now deleted LinkedIn account has said that she joined Bad Boy Entertainment back in 2013 and became Combs's day-to-day manager, later becoming director for the officer of the chairman. And the chairman, of course, is Diddy.
For years, Justin Bieber remained quiet about his relationship with Diddy, despite rumors swirling about what happened behind the scenes. However, following Diddy's arrest, Bieber has finally spoken out, confirming
thank you.
much of what Jaden revealed. In a recent interview, Bieber admitted, "Looking back, there were things I experienced that I shouldn't have been exposed to at that age." Bieber's confession highlights how Diddy's influence over young artists went far beyond professional mentorship. It bordered on manipulation and abuse.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. I like, yeah, be yours. As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. You know what I'm say So, I'm telling you, it's a little dusty, but you know, look at the front shot.
Man. What's up, man? You good? I'm good. How are you? Hey, young brother, everything's good?
Oh damn, poor Joseph. He said, "Ah, good."
Playing out arenas and everything?
A little crack in his voice there.
Starting to act different, huh?
No.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, come down, you gotta, wear a seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
You never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
My number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay. 55. You heard that?
So who was with you
Man,
this
crazy.
weekend?
Oh,
A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber. So far, French so good. Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. He didn't go to bed.
I still don't know any of those people, so I don't even know who these people are. And why is she holding a watermelon?
I haven't been to bed yet.
Oh, don't throw the watermelon! Don't throw it! Oh, it was
I
a
got on
bowling
the
ball.
plane
She threw a bowling ball. It wasn't watermelon, y'all. They got me.
at 5:30 a.m. for this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would
Oh Lord, what are we talking about
have
now?
loved it.
In 2017, Bieber canceled many of his Purpose World Tour dates, citing unforeseen circumstances. Later, he told fans, "I want my mind, heart, and soul to be sustainable. I am now very focused on repairing some of the..."
Looks like Vanilla Bieber, Justin Ice. That's what he should have went with, Justin Ice. By the way, y'all, hit me with them ghosts, but TikTok, hit the follow button and come over to YouTube if you want to watch these videos. You can actually see them on YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project. You'll find the channel. Come on over. Come on over.
deep-rooted issues that I have.
And hit the likes, y'all. We got 7,000 likes. What? We usually get like, what, at least 100,000. Come on, y'all. Tap the screen.
As most of us have, so that I don't fall apart, so that I can sustain my marriage and be the father I want to be. The post added, "Music is very important to me, but nothing comes before my family and my health." Bieber continued, "I will come with a kick-ass album ASAP. My swag is undeniable and my drive is indescribable. His love is supernatural. His grace is that reliable." In September 2018, the singer married Haley Baldwin in a small courthouse ceremony. The couple celebrated a second time with a larger wedding ceremony the following year in South Carolina.
Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the worst video we've ever watched.
I'll stick you up, bro.
Emotional damage.
This is terrible.
Holy crap, man.
Justin Bieber is once again putting a pause on his world tour. In a statement shared to his Instagram story on September 6th, the singer writes, "Earlier this year, I went public about my battle with Ramsay Hunt syndrome, where my face was partially paralyzed. As a result of this illness, I was not able to complete the North American leg of the Justice Tour."
Justin shared that Diddy introduced him to a world of fame, fortune, and wild parties when he was just 15. "I thought I was living the dream, but it wasn't a
hell no.
healthy environment for someone so young." This candid revelation has shocked fans and the industry alike, raising questions about how many other young stars may have been similarly affected by Diddy's actions. Jaden and Justin's experiences at Diddy's parties.
Now, Usher then sends a young Bieber to Diddy for 48 hours. And in this interview, Diddy's saying stuff like, "Man, Justin is doing things that any 15-year-old would dream of doing." And the
Oh, hell, he ain't talking about himself.
thing that's always kind of annoyed me about Diddy personally is he's always towing this imaginary line in interviews. Because of his ego, he has been snitching on himself in interviews. If you listen, he'll say something like, "Justin be having a really good time with me." If no one acknowledges it, he'll be like, I can't say too much." You know what I'm saying? But like a really good time. I can't say too much though. You feel me? And he'll do this like throughout the whole interview. But here's the thing about Justin
Man,
Bieber.
you
He's
crazy
been
as hell for that.
insanely harassed by the entertainment industry over the years. In fact, Justin Bieber comes out with a song about it where he's not just talking about one person, he's talking about the whole industry. In fact, Justin Bieber starts crying in the interview when Billie Eilish's name is brought up.
Billie
He says that he wants to
Eilish!
protect her and young people in the industry.
She's back! Billie Eilish!
So they won't go through.
We talked about her last night. I found out who that was.
What he went through. And here's where it gets very wicked.
Amy,
Something
I
you
know.
gotta understand is the
Almost
music
over.
industry is known for being very wicked. We just talked about Billie Eilish, right? Well, somebody got to her too. She eventually tells her brother, and her brother gets the person fired.
Give me a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
The Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Right.
Give me a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Man, that is crazy as hell.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know.
You know not to talk about what you do with Big, what'd he say? Big Daddy Puff? Man, he looks mad as hell right there, too. Look, he looks pissed. Justin's like, what are you talking about, man? Oh, shit, I'm sorry, dog. What you doing?
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
The Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Big Brother Puff.
Both Jaden and Justin recalled attending Diddy's infamous parties, where they were exposed to a chaotic environment. These
Oh, hell, man. You crazy as hell bringing them around that.
parties, often referred to as freak-offs, were filled with drugs, alcohol, and adult
Drugs.
behavior that neither of them was prepared for. Jaden revealed, I remember feeling out of place. It wasn't right.
Man, there was grown-ass people there that weren't ready for that.
Bieber echoed
Much less kids.
similar sentiments, stating, there were things happening at those parties that made me uncomfortable, but I didn't know how to say no back then. These experiences have left lasting scars on both Jaden and Justin, who now look back on those moments with regret and discomfort. Their shared experiences shine a light on the toxic environment Diddy created, where young stars were exploited for his own gain. Jaden Smith's family reaction. The Smith family has always been protective of their children, but even they were unaware of the full extent of what Jaden was exposed to during his time with Diddy. Jaden's parents, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, were reportedly shocked when they learned about the details of Diddy's influence over their son. We trusted Diddy to be a mentor, not to expose our son to this, Will Smith said in a recent interview. The family is now rallying behind Jaden as he speaks out, supporting him as he shares his truth. This reaction from such a high-profile family has added weight to Jaden's claims, making it clear that this isn't just about Diddy's actions. It's about the broader issue of how the entertainment industry has failed to protect its young stars. How Diddy's power
It's young stars, you mean everybody.
silenced young stars. Both Jaden and Justin were afraid to speak up for years because of Diddy's immense power in the industry. When you're young and trying to make it in this business, you don't want to rock the boat, Jaden admitted. Diddy had the power to make or break our careers, and we were scared of what would happen if we said anything.
Man, this voice is annoying as hell.
10 years, I met you when you a lot of answers. We have some answers, but there's a lot of answers that we still need. And as we know, things seem uncertain. And so what I would like to say is for those people who are putting themselves on the line, all the healthcare workers, all the people who risk their lives every day to be put in uncomfortable situations, we just want to say thank you. Diddy and I both, and obviously your family and my family, we both just are so grateful that you and I get to stay home and be with our loved ones and be with our family while they go in and day out and do what they do. So I appreciate them, and I know that that's your same heart as well. So,
yeah, no doubt. Those are great words. I feel when I'm listening to you because I've known you for such a long time, and I feel the Lord speaking through you when you speak nowadays.
Thank you.
And your words really mean a lot. And shout out to healthcare workers.
Man.
Shout out to you and Haley. And just the whole family.
And absolutely. I'm so honored to be on this call. I respect you so much. I always have, always will. What you've done for this planet. Who you are and what you do
Oh, hell, this video didn't age well.
for your family is something to be commendable. and people look up to you all around the world. So I just want to say thank you for your encouragement to me. Obviously, what you mean to the world is so special, but
not anymore.
Obviously, to the Black community and what you're doing right now, I just want to say raising awareness for the Black community and what is happening. It's absolutely ridiculous. And what you're doing is powerful and it needs to be said. So I thank you so much for doing that as well.
Thank you.
Man, that is crazy as hell.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Boy, I'm going to show you picture.
Man, whatever you see, man, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
That's right. Yo, we love you. Till we meet again, my brother. Thank you very much.
This fear of retaliation kept them quiet for years.
Whoa.
But now, with Diddy's arrest, they finally feel empowered to tell their stories. Their courage is shedding light on a toxic culture in the entertainment world, where powerful figures like Diddy use their influence to manipulate young artists. Justin Bieber's struggles with mental health.
That I was just, living in this shame, living in all that sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Do you think the person that you,
no.
the you of then was on a path of self-destruction?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would have, for sure, 100%. Yeah. It would have been no bueno. It was bad. I don't know if I'd be alive for sure. It was dark, but I want to definitely tell my story so that if that resonates to anybody, that they can hopefully learn from it.
Well, for me, music that comes from somewhere.
Right.
Maybe it comes from this youthful naivety and this desire to escape something. And then you get out there in front of the world, and then it comes from a place of wanting more of it.
Yeah. I mean, just think about how young I was and so impressionable. And you have everybody telling me how awesome I am at all times. You know? Like, I just want people to understand, like, the psychology behind why I potentially could have problems. So, yeah, thank you for being here and helping me tell that story. But yeah, just protecting those moments, because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Do you realize how important the story is? Every time I have a conversation with someone who's been through this unique type of experience, I'm searching for some kind of truth that can help.
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about, and they don't want to go there because it's revealing, and I want people to take a look at my story, and hopefully my words can make a difference.
Why was P. Diddy doing this to Justin Bieber? Many people were
Oh, hell. Wendy, thank you, Leah. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Hit me with them ghosts.
saying it almost looked like he was checking to see if Justin is wired up. Then this is where P. Diddy goes to say something to him secretly, and many people are saying Justin wanted to leave as he walked fast into his car after that conversation. Let me know your thoughts.
Man, I hope this video is almost over, because this video is garbage.
Hailey Bieber dropping a cryptic message on her Instagram.
Yo, we watch all kinds of videos, but this one, like whoever the AI channel that put this one together is like so bad. We're going to get to the next one here in a second.
Instagram story. After this Jimmy Kimmel Live clip of husband Justin and Diddy resurfaced in the wake of the rapper's arrest.
He knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Hailey seemingly blocking out the noise, posting this photo of Justin flipping both birds, simply writing mood.
And what we doing, we can't really disclose.
After the rapper's arrest last month on sex trafficking
and
racketeering charges, Diddy pleaded his innocence from behind bars.
Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires.
Man, you crazy as hell for that.
Yeah, seems that pic of Justin's mood might sum up the couple's current status. While they're loving on their newborn son Jack at home, social media circulating vids like this one here, posted back in 2009 on Justin's official.
They just play. This channel's playing the same things over and over and over again that we already know.
YouTube channel when he was 15.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
Let's just go get some girls. I got some girls.
Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking.
Man.
Whoa. Oh man, it's the
In another
Lamborghini
video going
again.
viral from 2011,
It's
Diddy
the
warns Justin on
Lamborghini.
Jimmy Kimmel Live to keep what happens at their parties on the down low.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Well, apparently not.
Jimmy Kimmel, you're creepy as hell too.
Something. Everything ain't for everybody. You gonna hear about my?
I've never liked Jimmy Kimmel. I always thought that dude was weird as hell. Anybody agree? Thumbs up in the chat.
Probably they're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me.
Meanwhile, we're hearing new dad Justin is spending his time prioritizing his loved ones. A source telling ET his energy is going towards wife Haley and son Jack, and he's not focused on what is going on with Diddy or the allegations against him.
Justin Bieber's struggles with mental health have been well documented over the years, but recent revelations suggest that his experiences with Diddy may have played a significant role in his turmoil. Justin has spoken about how the pressures of fame affected him, and now he's beginning to connect those struggles with the toxic environment Diddy exposed him to at a young age.
There's a lot of people saying, yep. It's just
The
something
singer
about
has
him.
started showing signs of things not being quite right the second he turned 18, showing up in the press again and again for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this.
Yes, for you. It's a little dusty, but you know.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Now that
You know, where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
step at a time.
I know we've heard that 14 times in this video.
But yeah, the keys is yours. And you know.
So where are we off to now?
Aaliyah, thank you.
Would you like to go?
Yo, if we hit the dolphin goal, I'm just gonna fast forward it.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours? And, you know, he signed the Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did. Man after my heart. That's what I'm talking.
This old footage clearly shows that he wasn't even the age of consent when he was being.
Ladies,
okay, this is driving me
stars
crazy.
in Hollywood. Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber's decision to reveal the truth about their experiences with Diddy marks a significant turning point, not just in their personal journeys, but in the entire entertainment industry. For years, they were caught in a web of manipulation and silence, afraid of the power Diddy wielded over their careers. But now, as they bravely share their stories, they're helping to dismantle the toxic culture that allowed such behavior to thrive for so long. Their revelations highlight a much larger issue: the exploitation of young artists by powerful figures who take advantage of their innocence and ambition. Jaden and Justin's willingness to speak out is not only a step toward healing for themselves, but it also paves the way for other victims to come forward and demand accountability. As the truth about Diddy continues to unfold, this moment serves as a reminder that no one is untouchable. Even the most influential figures can and should be held accountable for their actions.
Hell yeah.
Jaden and Justin's courage has already sparked a wider conversation about the need for reform in the entertainment industry, ensuring that future generations of young stars are protected from the same kind of exploitation they endured. Their stories
Tracy, thank
may
you.
have started with pain, but by speaking their truth, Jaden and Justin are helping to create a future where artists can thrive without fear. This is more than just a personal victory, it's a powerful call for change. Subscribe, thanks for watching.
Hell no, I ain't subscribing. That channel sucks. That channel was absolute garbage. In fact, I'm gonna like block it. I don't ever want to even see its videos again. It was so bad. God. It was so bad it put me in a bad mood. It's just atrocious. Aaliyah, thank you. Holy hell. All right. Let's see. Hopefully this next one's better. Let's go.
But it was when the Illuminati first started coming after him. And I'll never forget the day when they breached the house.
Aaliyah, thank you. Y'all, this one's called the Urbanair. The Urbanair, pinned down in the description. So far, so good. It's a real person talking, at least.
I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on.
Whoa.
In bed.
Child,
Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams better run for their lives because the feds just slipped up and revealed some disturbing information about Diddy's shady business partners putting a hit out on them because
Oh, hell.
they don't like how they've been telling all their business to people. Jaguar and Katt have been on Diddy's neck for a long time, even before the fans had caught on to him. But they was called crazy and bitter for simply trying to open up people's eyes to see the truth. And now that people are finally listening to them, their lives are allegedly being threatened. In fact, there have
Oh, hell.
already been 2 attempts to silence Jaguar by throwing her in jail. And not too long ago, she also spilled the tea about how a bunch of armed men broke into Katt's house in the middle of the night to take him out. It's unclear how Katt made it out of that house alive.
What?
But according to Jaguar, Katt was so traumatized by that situation that he used to wear Kevlar to sleep every night, just in case they came for him again. And for those of y'all who don't know what a Kevlar is, it's basically a bulletproof vest. So apart from him having to look
Basically, it is.
over his shoulder
Thank you, Leah. Thank you.
all the time, he also had to put on this heavy bulletproof vest to go to sleep, just so they ain't catch him lacking.
Forget the day when they breached the house. And I left. You know, back in that moment, Katt was still wearing Kevlar to bed. To bed. I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on. In bed.
When Jaguar revealed this, a lot of people was side-eyeing the
Wait, get in bed with him? Were they like a thing?
You what?
They were a thing?
executives of Comedy Central for potentially being behind this. The reason why people were so convinced it was them was because at the time, Katt was in the middle of a very nasty feud with Comedy Central because they wanted him to do some very questionable things on camera and he didn't want to do it. So they decided to off him, and this was revealed by Jaguar Wright.
And him at the moment where it made you want to speak your truth.
He went after Comedy Central. That's what happened. The Flavor Flav roast. The moment that I knew the Snoop Dogg is sold out. That was a hurtful moment.
Oh, hell.
Humiliate Flav. Like, humiliate him. Like, no bar. And they sent a bunch of jokes. And I'll never forget watching Katt in the office downstairs at the house in Marina Del Rey. And he's sitting there looking at her and just shaking his head. And then the next thing you know, the phone rang and I'm standing there in the office in the doorway and I'm like, are you all right? And he picked up the phone and it was from Comedy Central. And I listened to him threatening him. He said, I'm not
Man, this lady is just always in the right place at the right time, huh?
doing this. You are not going to
She knows everything about everybody, doesn't she?
get a black man,
Allegedly.
a real black man, to agree to do this to another black man. $. It was a terrible day. And then that's when all the incidents started happening. Them sending people to the house. Them putting plants backstage at the shows. I mean, I was on tour with him for American Hustle.
Right.
I was on set for First Sunday.
Right. He said he got arrested over 30 times. No convictions.
I'm getting close.
Go ahead. Go.
But it's been about 30 for him. It's been 8 for me.
Whoa.
Yes.
He felony, I felony. You know, it was just terrible. And when I would think back to that moment, and then they called him the day the day before filming it, and was he going there? And he said no. And then the next thing you know, production went on later on that day, and Snoop was already ready. And Snoop did everything that Comedy Central asked. That Flavor Flav roast was Katt's. That was his moment. The Flavor Flav roast.
Whoa.
And the death of Malik B are the same.
Jaguar said she and Katt.
Thanks for the bears, y'all. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Keep tapping the screen like crazy. Come join the YouTube channel if you want to see the videos. The Mystery Project. The Mystery Project on YouTube. I forgot to change the picture. You guys got to remind me. Bam! We're talking about this dude. Well, this guy. This person.
Have been close for some years now. And that
And YouTube, hit the thumbs up. We need 100 likes. Come on, y'all.
Katt was actually the one who motivated her to start speaking up the truth about Hollywood and all the things that go down inside of it.
When he walked into the club.
Oh, hell.
And I was sitting at my table. It's my birthday party. And Special Ed brought him. And Katt was playing the amphitheater. And he wanted to meet me. And he came to my party. He gave me about 20 grand in cash and said, consider it a down payment on your time. He taught me so much in 9 months. Walking away was hard.
Yeah, William, that's a... Man, that's a crazy ass move. Just walk up to a girl and be like, here's 20 grand. Consider this a down payment for your time, baby girl. What? Ladies, would that work? If a guy walked up to you and said, here's $20,000. Consider this a down payment for your time, baby. Man, that's crazy as hell.
Hard. But it was when the Illuminati first started coming after him.
Oh, love.
But see, it isn't just Katt's life who's in danger, because they've been trying to silence Jaguar too, especially since she started talking about Jay and Beyonce. She used to mainly talk about Diddy, but things have only gotten worse for her the more she speaks about it. Jaguar started her mission to expose the industry a few years ago when she revealed that a lawyer who used to work for Diddy told her about the time they walked in on Christopher Williams giving Diddy top in the office.
What was who? Huh?
According to Jaguar, Diddy was well aware that Christopher was straight, but he still forced him to go down on him in exchange for...
Go down to the park with him. What the hell are they saying in this video? This is getting crazy as hell.
For a record deal, just to prove how much power he had.
See,
man, you crazy as hell for that. Aaliyah, thanks for that. I think you hit the whole thing. You're amazing.
Williams, I don't know. I guess he wanted to sign.
Eat them donuts.
I don't know what happened, but Puff was supposed to be giving him a demo deal, and he gave him a demo deal, and I guess it was supposed to turn into an album deal, which that never happened. But
man, you crazy as hell, Puff. Puff Daddy said, you trying to get ahead of the competition, baby? Man, you gonna burn in hell for that.
This young woman walked in.
You gonna burn in hell for that.
And to get approval on some paperwork. See. And when she walked in, the door wasn't locked. So she didn't think twice about just walking in. And when she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing Fellatio.
Oh, man, you crazy. Who's Christopher Williams? You guys know who that is?
On Puff. Now, from what she said to me, it was disturbing because...
Because it was The Office?
You know, they didn't stop. She just walked out. And she just...
Man... You gonna burn in hell for that.
Kept her head down at the office the rest of the day.
Don't say kept the head down at the office.
How dare you?
Don't say it like that.
I believe it was. And I don't think it was at the end of business day that day, but I think it was the following day. He came into her office and was like, yeah, so you came in there. So what? What you gonna do? You wanna say something? And she was like, oh no, she was like, I just don't understand why you left the door unlocked. If you were in there doing that, why would you leave the door unlocked? He said, I'll do whatever the I want to do in my building. And she...
Oh, hell.
I just don't know. He was like, it's power, see? I can make a man... He said, if I can make a man... I can make people do anything.
But...
Man, you crazy as hell.
It wasn't just Diddy that Jaguar had her attention on, because she also accused Jay-Z of allegedly hooking up with Foxy Brown when she was just 15 and infecting her with an STD. Apparently, he forced her into this relationship in exchange for a record contract.
And did she say Jay-Z gave her the...
and a
oh, man.
allegedly dumped her for Beyonce, who was also just 18 when she and him started dating.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Foxy deaf. She deaf because she had the syphilis because she never got on a venereal disease treated. Y'all should go back and talk to all of them she slept with in Philly when she was in Philly. She burned every last one of them.
He burned every last one of them. Man.
How dare you?
That's top tier puns right there.
Not only that, but she recently
Aaliyah, thank you.
appeared on the Piers Morgan show and made some wild allegations, specifically about how Jay-Z apparently funded the investigation into R. Kelly and Diddy, as well as his involvement in the death of Aaliyah. She also claims that she knows 3 of Beyonce and Jay-Z's victims, and they're willing to testify in court about what Jay-Z and Beyonce allegedly did to them.
Publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick
Oh, damn. Yeah, R. Kelly, man, you crazy as hell, too.
back.
Why is R. Kelly in jail and Puff Daddy's like, what are you talking about? I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. This is crazy.
Why is nobody understanding
You need to take Diddy, R. Kelly, and the dude from Subway and throw them all in the same cell.
that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there.
Potentially, do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
Man, imagine if some dude came out and was like trying to say that Beyonce took advantage of him. Everybody would be like, I never liked Beyonce either. I never liked Beyonce. I'm just put that on the record. I always thought she was crazy. I always thought her music was horrible. Like, I just never got on that train at all. I mean, at all. I was always like, I couldn't even listen to anything. And then when they started making fun of her even more because she started trying to do country music, this ain't Kansas. And then like the people would like come out and like from being in the car accident just turn the station. Man.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will.
She's about to come out with, if you like it, then you should have done it consensually. If you like it, then you should have done it consensually. If you like it, then you should have done it consensually.
Putting
oh, shit. That's crazy.
people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
Oh, hell. Stella,
Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. That people keep refusing.
Stella!
To see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
The diddler.
Jaguar,
Get them on vacation.
if this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be shocked by...
Pierce said, if this goes to court, Jaguar... He put like 18 syllables in her name that aren't there.
What comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's
Jamie, can you imagine? That'd be crazy as hell.
faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
She also said that these are all things that Diddy are going to be revealing in court once this trial starts, and that anybody who thinks otherwise just ain't paying attention.
To go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing
This is crazy as hell.
to see what's right there.
Do
If
you
the Me
think
Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
Did they hit us with the rewind too?
Jaguar?
Get
If
them
this,
on vacation.
if this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be
Jaguar.
shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are.
Now, while Jaguar was revealing all of this, a lot of people were scared for her because they thought she was going to be slapped with a lawsuit soon if she kept running her mouth. But it looks like the industry had other plans for her because instead of them throwing a lawsuit at her, word on the street is they've been trying to take her out. It's unclear who exactly is coming for Jaguar, since she's spoken on so many people over the years. But one thing's for certain, her life is in danger, and she's literally begging for protection. Now, these rumors started after Jaguar was suddenly arrested because she had an outstanding warrant on a U-Haul truck that she failed to return after renting it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm sure we all know at least one or two people who haven't returned a U-Haul truck on time at least once. And
Wait, haven't returned a U-Haul truck on time or haven't returned a U-Haul truck at all? That's two very different things right there. What the hell? I mean, yeah, didn't return it on time. Maybe they charge you like a day or two or whatever, but never returned it. Yeah, that's grand theft auto.
none of them got arrested. This was clearly a warning from the elites to stop Jaguar from talking, but that did not stop her from continuing
I don't know if that's a warning from the elites.
to speak
That's just may return the truck. Where is it? What happened to it?
True. In fact, it got so bad that Jaguar herself had to come out and address, and she pretty much confirmed that this arrest was orchestrated to silence her.
know every time I've been arrested for something that I didn't do. And yet nobody said, but did he get arrested finally and get the ready to be thrown at his very, very, very dancing feet? Y'all watch me get arrested there just for bringing Gene Deal to town.
To make matters even worse, she went on IG Live just the day after she appeared on the Piers Morgan show, and she slammed Jay-Z and Beyonce for allegedly making a few phone calls to get her slapped with a few felony charges so that she would be forced to keeping her mouth shut. She also accused them of using witchcraft to lure people into blindly following them.
Unnecessary court fees and litigation.
What in the hell?
Because Jay-Z wants me broken, stopped, or under his control. And it ain't gonna happen, Sean. I'm never gonna be under your control. Never.
Never,
you
ever?
need to learn how to control
Never,
your wife.
ever? Never,
and her friends. And their mouths. Because you got Beyonce in the Beehive looking real right now. 5 million unfollowed, and that number's gonna go up with every image in one of those freak off tapes. And God help if anybody here that really talks about people with her, they'll start unfollowing by the tens of hundreds. Again. And they should. Because the truth is, the only reason they were following was because of the witchcraft and the spells that were being pushed out through the media. Y'all ain't fans because y'all really love them and y'all really think they're the best. You're fans because you fell for the hype. And they are hypes. I know I can
I didn't fall for a damn thing.
say. I've been able to do
I never liked that.
that my whole life. And they've been trying to stop me my whole career. Because, see, unlike Beyonce, I'm not willing to hurt people to get famous. See, that's the part of the story that they're not telling y'all.
Whoa.
That the more terrible you are, the more they'll protect you.
And people believe that all these legal attacks on Jaguar are leading up to something bigger, potentially her death. Folks even brought up the deceased popular TikToker Kyle Marissa, who was also exposing Diddy and Jay-Z just a few days before she was found dead. Not too long before she was brutally unalived, Kyle made a video breaking down the details of Diddy's lawsuits, and she did not hold back. Her videos were getting millions of views, and it looks like the elites did not like this at all, because right after posting all these videos, she mysteriously died.
Him about being associated with Mr. Freakoff, but he did not listen. Some of the men who claim to have stories about his private life have given him the name General Hyde. So Mr. Freakoff is Diddy, General Hyde TD Jakes. I'm sure you can do the math on how that got there, that nickname. Sorry guys, I'm flustered right now. This is huge. Young Miami, the girlfriend of the wannabe rapper, who was also named in a very recent lawsuit, has started selling off all of her possessions online. This is from March 4th. It sounds like the wannabe rapper cut her off financially. So Diddy cuts his girlfriend, Young Miami, off on March 4th.
Oh, my word. Is that mom in the house? Hey, there's my mom. Yo, give my mom a follow. She's got 1,810. Yo, give her a follow. She's right there. That's my mom. That's the whole reason I'm alive.
You are
Well, half the reason I'm alive.
like almost exactly 20 days later. That's him. Like I said, he was offloading all of his assets into offshore bank accounts, and with his mommy and with his kids, he didn't have any more cash in his bank accounts for Young Miami to get.
But even aside from Diddy, she also made videos exposing other celebrities like J-Lo, the Kardashians, even the royal family. She also said that Jay was gonna be the next person to be exposed and that his connections with Diddy go way deeper than we thought.
J-Lo, you got anything to say yet? There would be a fair chance he would be in jail
Oh, damn. No, J-Lo been on the J down low.
by the time Labor Day rolled around, so canceled his festival. Why does Jay-Z allegedly think that there is a fair chance he will be in jail by the time Labor Day has rolled around? We will find out soon, because we are doing the Jay-Z Blenheim Deep Dive next on the Patreon. And now, woo! But anyway, that's the latest.
So this girl got...
But also, and I cannot stress this enough, Beyonce is not her husband, and she was also allegedly heavily Jay-Z.
Child, it looked like this mess is much deeper than we ever could have thought it was. Jaguar and Katt clearly need protection, and people are hoping they get that before it's too late. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like,
thank you.
This person who said, both Katt and Jaguar speak so confidently about this year, in particular being the year that everything comes out. Not just wishful thinking, but they know things are gonna happen. They know something we don't, something they can't openly talk about, something 10 years in the making. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Another person said, they want people to think she crazy. It's what they do when you speak the truth about them. Look at how they've done her, Katt, Orlando Brown, Kanye. I hope people are seeing these people are telling you the truth and have been for a while. May they be protected. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Jaguar and Katt Williams' lives really being in danger? And
crazy as hell.
do y'all think they should go into hiding till all this settles down? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Oh, hell. All right, y'all. We got another one. This one I'm fairly certain is not one of these crazy AI channels. This is Popcorn Planet. Let's go.
We've all been hearing the rumors about high-profile celebrities that are on Diddy tapes, and that these Diddy tapes are being shopped around Hollywood.
Yo, yeah, Popcorn Planet. He's pinned down in the description. Go give him a follow. Go give him a subscribe. Do all the things. Popcorn Planet.
But is that even legal? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I
He's crazy as hell.
am Andy Signor, and I'm here with Christopher Melcher. Welcome back, sir. Always a pleasure to have you. We were texting about this, and you pointed out, as I shared this story, which has been going around by this lawyer, Ariel. She's been on News Nation talking about how there is a tape of an A-list person that she saw. But even in that first sort of interview she did on News Nation, and then she followed up with Piers Morgan, she mentioned the fact that the person in the video with Diddy, it wasn't doing anything criminal and clearly didn't know they were on tape. She also was worried because she couldn't verify the age of the person, and she was worried that the person may not.
Oh, hell. Ray D, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. TikTok, hit the follow button, tap the screen like crazy. Hit me with those donuts. We need 52 to go. And subscribe. Click my face and hit that big red subscribe button.
Be of legal age. And this all just was very shocking to all of us. We were all sort of jumped. I took the bait myself. She's now continued to do multiple interviews. And now that you've sort of planted the reality in my head, I don't understand how this can be real. It does seem like there's some serious misinformation, or this lawyer is conducting some criminal activity. Why on earth? My first question before we even play this clip, how on earth, even as a lawyer, if you are given such a tape that has these questionable behaviors of someone doesn't know they're on tape, potentially not of age, how are you then not legally obligated to just immediately give it to the feds instead of go on national television to advise said person to sell as quick as they can to catch and kill? What is your reaction to all this?
So there's a lot going on here. And when I've looked at these interviews, it's very concerning to me as a fellow lawyer to hear what Ariel is saying. So number one, on the evidentiary value of things. So if somebody has possession of evidence, the government can go and get that from them, by search warrant, if they prove that to a court. And that includes lawyers. So, a lawyer in possession of evidentiary value, information of evidentiary value can have that extracted from them, like, a weapon or something like that used in a crime. So here, so that was one of the first questions is like, hey, if she has that tape, she ain't going to have it very, very long. But then when we heard further interviews and she was questioned about it, she said, well, she didn't have the tape. Somebody showed her a screenshot of the video via FaceTime. Now, just think about that. Like so how many seconds would it take you to make an AI generated image of a celeb on somebody else's body and make a still of that and show it to somebody over FaceTime and potentially fool them? Not long. And what lawyer would actually accept that as kind of some credible evidence or proof that this person was actually on that tape and what the rest of the tape showed, to the extent to go on to the media interviews, or really a tour of media interviews to say that this tape exists?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. And I want to play this clip specifically because this one just blows my mind. And not only for Ariel putting all this out there, but it was this band News Nation. Like, what are they doing, Chris? Here's just examples. I want to play this again. We played it before in our live. It got clipped. It didn't get out there. I want to make sure this story is getting out there because so many people are jumping on it. And Ariel, please come on the show if I'm missing something. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. I'd love to have it out. We can have a conversation about this. You can explain what I'm missing. Perhaps we are. But here's the clip in question.
The tape, they sent me that article. I was not shocked by what I read in the article. I was hoping that even the client that I contacted would reach out and see and kind of alert that person that this was going on and to possibly help them. The person who has the tape really doesn't want to shop it around.
So all this sounds good so far. Oh, great. She got alerted. She wants to make sure the person knows. The seller doesn't want to shop around.
Want to help and give it to wanted to directly sell it to that person. But
did you notice that quick? They wanted to help by directly selling it to the person. Like right there is where the turn changes. This wasn't about helping. This wasn't about stopping. She just said it was about directly selling it to them, not others.
If they are going elsewhere.
We know that you've seen the footage. You talked about that last week when you were with us.
She hasn't seen the footage. She's seen stills. Like Chris said, that could be AI. We don't even know.
As you know who it is, and I know that you can't tell us who it is for all the reasons, right? But as you know who it is, and as we're moving through this story, and it's starting to really feel like it's unraveling, and you feel bad for the person, and we don't even know who it is. Is there anything more you can tell us about that part of it?
Can you please speculate further on this celebrity so we can get more
Yeah.
clicks?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I really do feel bad about the person. Part of the reason that I did come and say something outside of just to protect my own safety, but I wanted to sound the alarm, essentially, bring the dog whistle, if you will, to that person that maybe they should do something about this before it came out. If I was them, I would do something about this. And the only way to do anything is to do the catch and kill. That's the only way to ensure that it doesn't come out, you know.
Chris, I got to go to you now. That's the only way to ensure this doesn't come out. What on earth is she talking about? It sounds like she's brokering the deal.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Little finder's fee.
So this was also phenomenal. In her earlier interviews, she was saying, I was contacted by a person and this person told me ... Now, when a lawyer is contacted by a person, for legal advice, we call those people clients. And anything that the client tells the lawyer is protected by the attorney-client privilege, unless it's in furtherance of a crime. And the lawyer is basically on their grave supposed to say, I will never release this information without express client consent. So here she's going on television saying that her client told her certain things. And the implication of those statements was that the client wants to sell the tape to the alleged celebrity who's allegedly depicted on this thing, if it's even real, so that the tape does not get out. We also have a word for that called extortion. So,
Thank you.
Right.
Basically, like telling somebody like, hey, if you pay me money, I will make sure that this deep, dark secret of yours is not exposed.
Man.
So again, mind-blowing stuff that is being said, which then calls into question her competency.
Everything?
Like, why would she reveal any of this stuff from a client? Why?
I guess the person in the tape isn't a client, but she tried to use her client to get to the it's confused who her clients are, and that's part of the problem, because now I don't know who she's being, allegiant to, which she's not supposed to speak about anything her clients are doing.
Well, yeah, the way I understood her earlier statements is that the person who wants to sell this tape is the one who contacted her, and that would make the person the client. And you don't need to have a retainer agreement or payment. The law looks at this attorney-client relationship very broadly. So somebody
She accepted screenshots.
Kathleen,
she's having
right?
a conversation. She's talking to other clients to get to the person. You're right. This seller is now technically her client, correct?
That's the way the law would look at it, no matter how she personally looks at it. And now she's saying or attributing statements or intent to that client that this person wants to sell it to the alleged celebrity so that that information does not become public. Do the right thing, celebrity, which again,
wouldn't that person just reach out to that celebrity?
Implicates this potentially being extortion. So again, mind-blowing that a lawyer would do that.
Sorry to interrupt, but just to reiterate what Chris says and add another layer, this person's a victim in the tape, allegedly. This person didn't know.
Right.
This person was, I suspect, victimized for years by this person on tape, didn't know they were on tape, may not have been of age of tape, and this is what this woman's out there selling. I'm just, no one's pushing back. I don't understand. How is this allowed? And it's going everywhere, bigger and bigger. And I want to keep playing this because it gets worse, Chris.
We're taught that God helps those who help themselves. So if we have a situation where
God teaches us to help, Chris,
that person does have the opportunity to purchase the video.
He has the buy now or you might lose out. Do I need to throw in a free spatula? What the hell?
I purchase the video.
Wow.
Absolutely purchase the video.
Well,
she's clearly trying to push this celebrity, showing up to all these news outlets, talking about, you better get it. And it gets worse.
Do you think this is going to surface publicly? I mean, are we getting close to that moment?
From what I
remember, what was it a couple minutes ago? She said, we want to protect this person. I feel bad for this person.
I think so. I'm hearing whispers that there is at least one major network, possibly two, in a bidding war.
There's at least one, possibly two. She's making shit up. What major network's gonna buy this criminal tape, Chris?
None.
What major network? Is there any major network in your brain that would buy a tape that doesn't have both parties consented? We don't know the ages of it. They may be a victim. What major network would risk their credibility to put such a tape out there?
Well, yeah. So first of all, news networks don't
It is the mainstream media, so you know.
You what?
buy stories, at least not credible ones. And so they'll, they'll look at information and they'll report on credible sources of news, but they're not going to
debatable
buy tapes. That just, again, there are some outlets certainly that do that, but then they would take an enormous risk of having this information maybe being publicized and then turn out to be false. That A-list celebrity would own them for doing that. So why would they pay anything for a tape that they potentially couldn't use? Why would the celebrity pay for a tape when there could be thousands of copies out there, including in the hands of the government already when they seized his electronic devices 6 months ago,
right?
In the search of both of his homes.
No, Chris. This is the only way to stop it.
Yeah.
Buy now.
Yeah. I like I say, I'm
4 easy installments of $20 million.
I'm kind of flabbergasted by what I'm hearing from the lawyer. I'm also, and I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that the news outlets are kind of giving this any air time, because it is inherently incredible information, speculative, and just sensationalizing this story and this alleged victim who's depicted on this video.
And she's just trying to help. But if you don't hurry up, these two networks are in a bidding war.
So I believe we're sooner rather than later maybe finding out, unless that person comes and purchases the video themselves, which is really the goal of the people who have the video.
To extort them. It's just like, I can't even believe the word.
Wow.
It's coming out of this woman's mouth. You bet. Really, now we want to help you. We empathize with you, but the goal is to sell it to you, not the networks. But if you don't buy it, it's going to go to the networks. This is extortion.
It's crazy as hell.
Yeah, that's like, again, it kind of smacks of it. Again, I don't know what her motivation is on all this, but it's like I say, it's not a great look. I think for a lawyer to be going out there and doing those type of things. It's also not a great look.
Yeah, I know.
For the media outlets to be sensationalizing.
Hell no.
This stuff. If there's a tape, hey, and there's a credible source, go fine, report on it. But that groundwork to do reporting has certainly not been done.
Right, and especially if this is the case, if this is the truth, and News Nation is literally teasing and stretching out for this lawyer. And again, I don't know what's going on. Please,
Becca, better call Saul. Yes.
Ariel, correct me if I'm wrong. What are we missing? It sounds like you're doing an auction on News Nation to the highest bidder.
Sounds like it.
Unless you pay the biggest dollar A-lister who was traumatized, which you better do, because that's the only way this tape's going to go, which is absolute horseshit. The tape, as Christopher said, probably is already copied numerous times. Might not even be real. It's never the move to negotiate with an extortionist, correct, Chris? What do you advise clients when
Hell no.
they come forward and say, they got a tape on me, they got dirt on me, they want me to pay? Is there ever a version where you pay?
No, I mean, in a lot of those cases that we've seen, the target of that has gone to the FBI and will be tape recording and doing all this stuff to have that person arrested. So that's a lot of times where that thing winds up. And hey, if that tape is out there and and exists, then they're just going to have to deal with that. It's going to be terrible for that person, but dealing with these flaky people is not going to help anything.
The only justification, I've been racking my head now since it's come out, maybe this is all an elaborate sting to get them on TV and make the extortionists feel comfortable, and they're really actually been recording it. It's literally the only thing I could justify this. But even that, I feel like, is still dangerous, because now the victim on the tape has been exposed and theorized. And yes, there are names going around and who this person is. We will not be engaging in that. That's morally, ethically, legally I think awful. If someone in a tape didn't know they were on a tape or abused in a tape, we shouldn't be announcing who that name may be. And all these outlets thriving and drooling to get it out there and tease it, to me, is shame on them. This is supposed to be about the victims, not about, and the celebrities who participated criminally, absolutely name them. But people who are on this unwillingly,
hell yeah,
of course they shouldn't be named. They should not be exposed further and re-traumatized. Anyway, this was mind blowing. But we had Reyes on yesterday. I'm glad to have you back on because you instigated this. You concur. Something is fishy here.
Yeah, I think that, like I say, I'm really questioning why that was aired at all and so many times. And what the lawyer was saying is, again, not a good look for the legal profession. But hey, we'll see how this story unfolds.
He said not a good look for the whole legal profession, and you already know lawyers have a reputation.
But I would venture to guess that, check back in a year from now, there is no tape.
Oh hell, this is craziness, y'all. Insane. But it's also all I got for you today. And I am so tired. Ugh, I'm so tired. That's why I went live early, y'all. Look, I'm already giving you all the crazy eye. Look, my eyes already getting red. Nuts. Anyways, YouTube, I love you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and the like button. We didn't get 100 likes, y'all. Usually we can get 100 likes. You think everybody watching just hit the thumbs up button real quick? I think we can get it if everybody hits the thumbs up button real quick. Love you guys. Be safe. Take care. Have a good night, YouTube, Rumble, X. I'll see y'all tomorrow.